Damn hustling, 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 hustling,
It's your
hustling,
boy,
hustling,
Ski.
hustling, 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 hustling.
Welcome back to the Matrix. You're not just in the Matrix, you are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? And today we got ourselves a banger daily market news and analysis as Bitcoin reaches $42,000. And we put this target out months and months in advance. And I told you guys that I would be taking profit here. And I told you guys that I would let you know when I'm taking profit. So today, right now, I have taken 15% profit of my Bitcoin. And if we get up to $48,000, I will take another 15%. That is the end of the moves of what I will be making. If we get up there, I will have half of that will be for USDC and USDT for a pullback, and the other half will be for accumulating altcoins that have not had their sign of strength. Thomas says, learning a lot from you. Appreciate your hard work, brother. Hoping to change my family future. Thomas, that is what I'm here for. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Mr. Hyde Waves, what up, bro? What up? Taking profit. I took 15% off the table. What up, Devin? You bullish on Algorand? I do like Algorand. My man called this move months in advance. Are you saying Bitcoin will tap soon? What altcoins? Thank you so much. So listen, guys, and I made videos about this a long time ago. I told you that 80 on a weekly RSI was the number. The real number is 86 because in every single pass, damn it, bro. I feel like I do this every single time. Every single past iteration of the retracement. So this is basically the move that we're working on right now, guys. Just to oversimplify it for you. You have your bull market, followed by a huge crash, followed by a bounce 50 to 70% up. That is what we're working on. People are saying that this is the bull market. This is not the bull market. This is a retracement. Okay? Should I take 15%? I cannot tell you what you should do. I am only telling you guys what I am doing. I'm up 160, 170% on my position on Bitcoin. Okay, I don't know where you're at. I don't know what your financial goals are. I want to accumulate. It depends on your investment horizon as well. I can't tell you what you should do. I'm not a financial advisor. I cannot give financial advice. Gonna get crushed. It's going to 50K. That's crazy because that's what they told me down here when I said the bottom was in. Everybody and their wife's boyfriend said it was going to 12K. And I called the bottom on the day. I called every single local bottom along the way. And everybody said I was going to get crushed. I called it right here when Silicon Valley collapsed. I said, this is the local bottom. They said it's going to 12K. What about Binance? I called this local bottom with video evidence. They said, what about Binance? What about USDT? What about the wars? What about the recessions? I said that this was a local bottom. I said that this was a local bottom right here. And I said it with video evidence on why it was a local bottom. Not only did I say it was a local bottom, I pointed it out on my Discord. I said, I want you to recognize this feeling next time because that is what a local bottom feels like this was. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. Look at the date. Look at the date. Look at the date. 9/12/2023. Okay, so I was talking about yesterday. So what was yesterday of 9/12? It would be 9/11/2023. What is the price on 9/11/2023? Right there it is. The move probably will go to 48K and I will sell another 15% at 48K. We could wick into 52K, but ultimately this is where we're going to go. We're going to back test $35,000 as low as $30,000. Everybody and their brother said I was dumb. I was an idiot. I was going against the Bears. I was joking on the Bears. Now it's funny to joke on the Bears, as I've been bullish for over a year now, and I'm up 170% on Bitcoin. 170% on Bitcoin. 174% on Bitcoin. Now it is perfectly healthy to have a pullback. It's perfectly healthy to have a pullback. Ultimately, I think we're going to be trading sideways for 6 months between 40,000 and 35,000. We will be here for 6 months. Once we have a pullback, I will be accumulating as much Bitcoin as humanly possible. Because in my opinion, this is the last prime time, accumulation time before this right here. Crypto Yellow. AJ, thank you for the follow, you savages. Ultimately, I think that Bitcoin is going to $207,000 in the macro. 188 on the very bare minimum, as high as 207. The likely is 138. My average price on Bitcoin is $17,000. I'm late. What did I miss? What up, Ski? Delusium. I need some financial advice. Can you help me? I do portfolio reviews and I teach how to do everything that I wish I was still in 16, took profit. It's never a bad idea to take profit. So you're selling to buy. That is correct. I am taking a little bit of profit in the macro. I am a macro bull forever on Bitcoin. I'm up 170% on my position. Jesus, how many times am I going to move my Fibonacci, bro? I'm up 170% on my Bitcoin. And I know, look, let's go on to the weekly. Let me go on to a different chart. Let me go on a little bit cleaner chart. And let me just turn all of this off. Okay. This is a weekly. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 weekly green weeks in a row. And I pointed out months in advance that the number on the weekly RSI was 80. And I said the real number is 86 because when we have our retracements, you get to 85, 86. The real number is 80 to 86, and I would be taking a little bit of profit at 80 to 85 or 42K. Now, I have taken 15%. If we get up to 48K, I will take another 15%. We can wick as high as 50, even 52, 53, 55. That wouldn't be crazy to wick. It's not going to live there. And then ultimately, we're going to crash back down to at a minimum of 35,000. Can you do Gala? Hey, Pickle Rick, you ordered a hoodie, brother. You need to message me. I'm pretty sure you ordered a hoodie. I don't know if you canceled it or not, or if you received it. You need to message me on TikTok or Instagram so you can get your review. I tried to message you on TikTok and it would not allow me. They're going to say you're crazy, then it'll dump to 15K. They said I was crazy down here when I called the bottom on the day. You thinking we won't dip under 35K? We certainly can go to 30K, but I go off of what is the most likelihood move rather than what is the most possible. Ultimately, like, I'm very bullish. What I'm saying to you guys is once you have a 170% move to the upside, it's perfectly natural to have a back test. Accumulation followed by, like, this is a normal move, is you have a big move to the upside. You have a back test of the prior trading range, and I have it marked in the blue. Trade a little sideways, followed by your bull run. That is a very healthy and normal move. And that is, in fact, exactly what I think we're going to do. I've taken 15% off the table. I'm up 160, 170%. Bro, I was laggers pump start to feel like I picked the wrong horses. What do you mean? What's next? A back test followed by sideways for 6 months. And then the bull run. The real deal bull run. Doesn't tell anyone. During this poll, alt should come down a lot. It's possible. But I think if we go from like 45 to 48, I think alts are going to run. I think alts are going to go absolutely crazy. We doing 5K coins today? I have an hour. I don't think we have time for that today. What up, Ski? Mike Jones. Yes, I did. I love it. I will send you an email. Please, my friend. I think alts will get hurt worse than Bitcoin. Once we get our pullback, I do. But I think from here to here, we're going to have crazy like alt season. And we're seeing that. Like STX, 38% on the day. Ordi, like this, like we're going to see some 100% gainers. And like here's a way that you guys can like find some low market caps. And like let's just go on page number 1. Okay, so here's the mineable coins. So let's scroll down a little bit into the lower market caps. 47% to the upside today. Oh, this is the 7-day change. Okay. 323% to the upside for Beam. Like this is what we're going to see for some of these altcoins. 400%. Pickle Rick, thank you for the superpowers. You savage.
I'm Pickle Rick.
Holocoin. I'm like that when I talk to my coworkers. Backtest is 35K. Aura up 128%. The name of the site, please. Mining pool stats. And okay, so like, okay, I'm going to make a video on this, by the way, you guys in the future. So make sure you like, subscribes. How can we set up a portfolio review on my Patreon? And I'm only going to be able to take like 2 more people, and I'm going to have to raise the price because it's getting to be a lot. But on my Patreon, it's the $53 membership. Okay, so the link is in my bio for that. Now 160. Bro, I love your energy. Thank you. Do you see Sand and Mana? I do see Sand and Mana doing well. Okay, so I'm going to make a video on this. But just to give you guys a little preview, the reason that Kaspa did a 20x, and I've said this, the reason that Kaspa did a 20x, it's nothing really, honestly, fundamentally about the coin. It's because the biggest whales in the market have been and will always be the miners. And where the mining power goes, liquidity flows. Okay? So if you want to find the next Kaspa, here is potentially how you can do this. And I'm going to make a full tutorial on how to do this. But miningpoolstats.steam is a good place to find what is the hash power. And if you go on what to mine, it will tell you what is the most profitable coin. And like here's one that I just bought today just to show. Game Pass was the most profitable coin earlier today. And so if you figure out what's the most profitable coin and it's brand new, you can then go onto Trade Ogre. And this is how you have to buy these like nothing cap coins, is on a website like this. I'm going to do a full tutorial on this, but this is how you can find the next Caspa. Because where the miners go, liquidity flows. Where liquidity flows, it 5, 10, 20x's. Warhorse says, you're the only guy that's been saying Bitcoin to 42K for months. You savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
I appreciate that. TikTok Go 3480. Next time. I only have an hour. Thoughts on ICP? ICP looks solid to me. It looks like Wyckoff accumulation. It looks exactly, to me, it looks exactly like Link did before it had its breakout. What site is this to buy? This is tradeogre.com. Okay, this is how you can buy like these little poo-poo coins. It's a little buggy. I'm not going to lie to you. The site isn't like clean like Coinbase. This is like some 1999 website action. But this is where you can figure out on what to mine, what the most profitable coins are. And then also you can go on miningstats.stream, and it will tell you what the hash power is. And so this is how you can cross-reference. And then once you find a good coin, so I was researching earlier, because earlier today, the most profitable coin that I have never heard of was Game Pass. I'm not telling you guys to buy this, okay? But it was the most profitable coin earlier. So potentially it's a gaming coin. I need to do some more research on it. And it is a mineable coin. And I'm very biased towards mineable coins because I know what the deal is. Okay? So I was researching on Game Pass earlier. It's a very new coin. I'm not telling you guys to buy this. I'm telling you earlier today, it was the most profitable coin, and apparently it's a play to earn, and it has to do with PUBG and Dota 2. I have no idea. I have not vetted this all the way, but I bought $20 worth just to have it on my radar. I bought $20 worth, $17 now. There you go. I have 5,000 Game Pass just to have it on my radar. Listen, I don't know anything about this coin. I know nothing about this coin. The only thing that I know is earlier today, it was the most profitable coin to mine. That's all I know. And you can buy these like poo-poo coins on Trade Ogre. It's not a very clean website. I recommend sending in XRP, trading that for Tether, and then trading it for whatever poo-poo coin you want. That's going to be the cheapest way to do it. GFX about the rip. How do you feel about Quant? Quant is in my top 4. I absolutely love me some Quant. And actually, out of the blue chips, Quant very well could be the most... out of the blue chips, it could be the most appreciated / best buying opportunity out of the blue chips. At $100 still, insanity. Aurea, any information on Zengo wallet? I don't have any information on that, brother. Thoughts on Aurea? I don't have any thoughts. Everyone keeps asking me, is it like ripping or what? How do I feel about Holo? I don't. XLM or XRP? Let me get XRP. It's already done with the court case. And people think that XLM is I like both of them, to be honest. But people have this idea that XLM is a sort of hedge against XRP, and it is not. Whatever XRP does, XLM also does. So it is not a hedge, and also XLM has not went through the court case. All right, let's go on the daily. So this looks like the sign of strength move here. So we could get up to 74 cents as high as 369. Didn't say anything about, I like VRA. VRA is one that I'm keeping my eye on. VRA, listen, on my Patreon, the $10 membership, you get access to my private Discord. And I have a whole list of coins that I'm looking to accumulate with my profits. I'll give you guys one that I'm keeping my eye on. It is VRA. Okay? I'll give you guys one coin that I'm keeping my eye on. It's VRA. And it's because this looks exactly like Link did pre-breakout. This is in Wyckoff. This is Wyckoff accumulation. The next thing is the sign of strength, which would at least take you to the 236 at about 2.1 cents. This is a medium term move. It's on Trade Ogre. It's under, you got to go to, okay, so go to markets, go to USDT, and it should be right here, bro. Game Pass Network. It's the second tab under USDT markets. It's right here. But this is already like ripping right now. I just bought a little bit to keep my eye on it. I'm not telling you to buy this. I'm telling you that it... Oh, boy. Didn't say anything about Holo. Alright, we'll look at Holo. We don't really have time to like get into all the everyone's coins. But yeah, under my Patreon, $10 membership where I tell you guys how to do what I do, how I call the bottom on the day, and I do in-depth TA every single week. I have a whole list of coins that I'm keeping my eye on to accumulate at this time. VRA is one that I'm keeping my eye on. Okay, this doesn't look too bad for Holo, actually. Not too bad. The move would be to 7007. Retracement is 1.5 cents, and then the parabolic is 7 cents. Trade Ogre. Yeah, no, it's sketchy, honestly. Like, I only have $20 on there, but I'm just telling you guys how you can buy it. There are other websites. You can add it on MetaMask. I'm going to make a full in-depth tutorial on this process. Probably tomorrow. This is Holo. Ordinals. I don't really have any thoughts on it. To be honest. What's the ticker for that? But yeah, guys, Bitcoin is definitely overheated at this point. Overall, I am extremely bullish on Bitcoin in the macro. I think that Bitcoin will go to infinity eventually. However, nothing goes up in a straight line forever. Okay? It's perfectly normal after a massive move like this to have a pullback. That is not only normal, it is perfectly healthy. Chainlink, I really like Chainlink. Chainlink is on its sign of strength, and Chainlink is honestly the coin that I'm looking at to measure other coins. Okay? In fact, okay, let me look at Ordi, because let me just show you guys this real quick. I'm looking at coins that look exactly like, because this is perfect. This is Wyckoff accumulation. And this big move right here is your sign of strength. This is what I teach on my Patreon. Every single week, I make lessons. Okay? But I'm looking for these coins that have these strong sideways accumulation action pre-SOS move. The VRA was one that I was keeping my eyes on because this looks exactly the same to me. Trent, thank you for the follow, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
All right, we'll look at Ordi real quick. I don't have time today to look at everybody's coins. We only got like 30 more minutes. But I want to answer as many questions as I can for you guys. Bring as much value as possible. So whatever you guys want to know, please. Ordi is parabolic. I would strongly consider taking profit. The max is like 63, but this is parabolic. All right. This is parabolic. I would take a little bit off the table. Especially if you were accumulating down here. It's literally done a 10x. And my whole thing is anytime you 1x, go ahead and take 10% off the table. And keep doing that until you pull your full initial out. Once you have your initial investment out, then you can be very aggressive about Dogecoin. Thoughts on LCX? I like LCX. LCX I'm keeping my eye on too as a pre-Chainlink style move. Actually. Why is my freaking... So this looks like Chainlink pre-move to like the 3. It would take you to like 15 to 23 cents. Robert says, how long does alt season normally last? Not long at all. Yeah, so this looks exactly like Link did. So let's put it... And this is called Wyckoff accumulation is what it's called. And this is what I teach over on my Patreon. And, oops. All right, so we got Link over here on the top. And we got, we have LCX on the top and then we have Link on the bottom. These are effectively the same. And the big move would take you probably to the 382, which would be about 23 cents. This is LCX on the top and this is Link on the bottom, and I'm comparing a lot of coins to Link because this is textbook Wyckoff accumulation. And Wyckoff accumulation is my bread and butter. That's what I teach over on my Patreon. Whoops. Wyckoff accumulation. Because the market is all about balance. What the hell? All right. It's all about balance. Here's the oversimplification of Wyckoff accumulation. You have accumulation, your markup, aka your bull run, your distribution, aka your top, and then your markdown. This goes over and over and over and over again. It's all about balance. The market is always trying to find balance. It's always trying to find out where is the supply greater than demand, aka a bear market, and where is the demand greater than supply, aka a bull market. What's the Bitcoin greed index? Great question. $79. Definitely getting hot. Jay, thank you for the roses. You savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
I see sideways for Link and then more upside. Because it already had its SOS move. It already had its big move to the upside. Take it all in, though, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. When everybody's wife's boyfriend was telling you it was going lower. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Golex, thank you for the follow, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
If you ever want extra money, consider taking 10% off the table. Keep doing that until you have your full initial investment reclaimed, and then swing for the fences. That's why I'm taking 15% off of Bitcoin because I am up 160 or 170%, whatever it was. I don't remember. I'm up a lot because I was accumulating down here when everybody was saying it was going lower. Doge Elon Mars. Somebody been accumulating millions of LCX over the last few days. There's massive buy orders. Now LCX looks solid. Thinking of selling half my XRP to invest in other coins. Not a big bag. Better ROI. I am thinking about accumulating XRP because XRP actually, to me, looks like one of the coins that is Wyckoff accumulation pre-SOS. And I actually think XRP has a big move ahead of it in the next coming months. That's my opinion on XRP. But, you know, I'm accumulating XRP. VRA. Hey, Zeus, thank you for the follow, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Jay says, I didn't wait for Bitcoin to go to 12K. I kept buying. Let's go. Yeah, so XRP it looks exactly like Link did, or it looks very similar. It has the structural move that Link had pre-breakout. And the fractal also says that we're going to break out as well. So I have Wyckoff accumulation here. Same thing. You have your selling climax, your automatic reaction, your secondary test, your moves to the upside. This is all Wyckoff accumulation. The SOS would bring you plus $1, and we could go as high as $2. You think it's been sideways forever. That's what Wyckoff accumulation is. Like, look at Link. Link was sideways forever. Link is, the reason I keep saying Link is because this is textbook Wyckoff accumulation. Textbook, like gorgeous. Selling climax, automatic reaction, secondary test. You even have your spring right in here. This is textbook Wyckoff accumulation. Link was sideways. Let's see how many days Link was sideways for before it finally broke out. 526 days. That's what Wyckoff accumulation is. This is on the daily time frame. Behind the scenes, so much going on. That's facts. ETH is behind Bitcoin, but if ETH has the same move that Bitcoin has, it could get you as high as 2,800, as high as 3,300. Now, I called out at 2,000 on my Patreon because I upload weekly videos over there. I called out on my Patreon 2,400, and that got hit. Wait, is it textbook Wyckoff accumulation? I I hang out at the daily and the weekly time frame. 5-day. What is Patreon? It's a website. Jay, it's like exclusive videos. Patreon.com/yaboyski. Link is also in my bio. I upload every single week on there. I have over 17 hours of lessons, and I take requests for in-depth TA on coins over there. I upload every single Thursday. I also have books on there, meditations, breathing techniques. Yeah, it's $10. Data Lake, Liquid Layer. Any thoughts? I don't have any thoughts. Yeah, so basically, most people, they charge for their course $500, $1,000. I have a full course on my Patreon for $10. Basically, you buy me a cup of coffee and I will teach you everything that I know. And not just technically too, like mentally. I have books on there, emotionally, how I was able to overcome a lot of adversity in my life, such as my mother being a drug addict, me not knowing my father, all of these things that I had to overcome in my life where my starting point was so much further back than a lot of people. So not just technically, but also I do in-depth TA on requested coins. NXRA, I really like NXRA. NXRA is a top 5 low market cap gem for me. Aura up to 59. It's up over 10x. I would consider taking profit on Aura. It's at the full-on parabolic. If you're in on that one, I would consider taking profit. Not financial advice. What is that? Where's it at? Oh, is this the right one? Oh, this is Ordi. Let me see. What is it? AUR. And this is what we're gonna see, guys. Like, this is indicative that we're rotating from like Bitcoin being the most profitable. We're rotating into alt season. Like, this is, here's your sign. Like, when you're seeing stuff up 259% on the day. Like, we're in crypto, so that sounds like crazy. But in reality, that is like 40 freaking years in the stock market. It just did it today. Today. That, like, I can't even articulate how crazy that is. And that is what alt season looks like. This is why I have taken 15% of my Bitcoin off the table. Because that's what it does. Okay, so this is just a retracement. So this could get to 73. The parabolic is 360. JCC Crypto, thank you for the follow, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Trigger Media says, doesn't Link's big move have more to do with its bullish use case? No. The narratives are completely irrelevant to me. Other than like tokenomics, this is why it had a big breakout. It's because of Wyckoff accumulation. And that's like, okay, if we like, let's follow the narratives here for a moment, shall we, on Bitcoin. So here's the narrative right here. Luna collapsed. Everyone said it's going lower. This was a great time to buy at 17,000. Bitcoin collapse, not Bitcoin. FTX collapse. Everyone said it was going lower. Right here at the local bottom was the Silicon Valley banking collapse. Everyone said it was going lower. Right here at the local bottom, SEC sues like Binance and everyone says that Binance is going to collapse. It's going to bring us down to 12K. Right here at the local bottom, they sue everybody again. And it was just max capitulation. And then now it's like, if I'm selling my Bitcoin, it's like, but what about the Bitcoin ETF? And so to me, the narratives have always been irrelevant. And because I know what the bigger game is going on, there's a bigger game that's being played. And the game is whales manipulate the market, and they own the people that write these articles. And so you have to think like a whale rather than like yourself, honestly. And so I know that the whales utilize these narratives to manipulate moves. I just looked at Aura. Engine. Javier, thank you for the follow, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so like, yeah, narratives are completely irrelevant to me. That's why I was able to call the bottom on the day in every single local. You post on Twitter too? I do. I'm on Twitter, Twitch. If you guys want to follow me on Twitch, I'm live streaming right now on Twitch. Your boy Ski. I'm on Instagram. I have a Patreon where I post exclusive content. I'm on Kick, I guess. I'm on YouTube. All my links are in my description. 21 bull and haven't taken any profits. Johnny, I could look at your portfolio. I do portfolio reviews, but I'd have to see like my general thesis is anytime you have 1x your money, take 10% off the table and continue to do that until you have pulled your initial investment off. All right, we'll look at Aura one more time. So look, the retracement is 74 cents and the parabolic is $3. 3.69. Maybe $4. So just spot trade, keep losing futures. I mostly accumulate. 10% of my portfolio is for trading. My weakness is profit taking. Yeah, and that's the thing, you guys. And I try to really point this out. Just as scary as it was to buy right here when FTX collapsed, is just as scary as when we retrace, or just as greedy rather as we're going to be here. And when Bitcoin goes into new all-time highs and Bitcoin goes to $135,000 or $207,000, it will be equally as greedy there as it was scary at FTX collapsal. And there'll be all kinds of crazy bullish news coming out, and you'll be like, "Oh, I'm not going to sell because it's going to keep going." Just like everyone said, "Oh, I'm not going to buy because it's going to keep going lower." Like, you have to understand that there's a yin yang to this market. Will Bitcoin go to 48 before retracing? It's possible. Tito, that is 100% cap. I am the only crypto influencer that called the bottom, and I have video evidence that I called the bottom 6 months in advance. I called the bottom. I have video evidence that I called this local bottom. I have video evidence that I called this local bottom. I have video evidence that I called this local bottom. And I have video evidence that I called the breakout on the day. Not only that, especially this local bottom, I told you why it was a local bottom. And I put on my Twitter. I put on Twitter. Where are we? Where is it? Boom. 9/12/2023. Recognize that feeling. Because next time, this is exactly what a local bottom feels like. On 9/12/2023. All right, so let's look. Let's look at the charts. Because we don't need to guess. We don't need to sit here and guess what the price was. Let's see the day prior to 9/12 because I pointed it out. 9/11/2023. There's the price. a local bottom. I pointed it out the day later. I want you to think how yesterday felt, how frustrated everyone was, how beaten down everyone felt. Recognize that feeling next time, because that is what a local bottom feels like. I posted that on 9/12 talking about yesterday. Every single local bottom I called this date 6 months in advance. Oh my God. The fact is, literally no one else. I am aware of 0 crypto creators that told you that 15.5 was the bottom. Maybe they exist, but I have video evidence. Oh God. I'm not taking profits until my portfolio looks crazy. I was there on the live. My boy Ski. Ray, yeah, Ray's an OG. Ray's been here since I was like a couple of thousand I had a couple of thousand followers. Ray is one of the OGs. Will AMP reach its old all-time high? Rick James just smacked Tito. Woo! Says, I thought I'd feel bad taking profits, but I learned it's part of making money. My boy Ski is more correct than my sister's and mom's boyfriend. How do you convince your family to invest when they don't understand? This is a great question. All right. Mario says, how do you convince your family to invest when they don't understand, or so you just leave it alone? All right. Even Jesus could not do miracles in his hometown. Even Jesus could not do miracles in his own hometown. Why is that? It's because they viewed him as this guy that they grew up with. They're never going to view you as someone who knows more than them. They view you as Dave or Bob that they were neighbors with or that they grew up with, or your brother or your mom or your cousin. Even Jesus could not do miracles in his hometown. And so they will ask you after the fact. If you really want to, you can go on YouTube and you can type in the Bitcoin Standard, and you can just send everybody the audiobook. Like, don't take my word, educate yourself, and know more than 99% of everybody else. Family and friends, even my family and friends don't listen. Even me, I called the bottom on the day. You can't worry about it. Listen, you're like a farmer. You just throw seeds. It's not for you. The seeds don't belong to you. You're not determining what the soil looks like. All you need to do is educate yourself, read the Bitcoin Standard, give that to as many people, and whoever wants to take it, they can. If not, then that's on them. I've made peace with it. I put out over 1,000 videos at this point. That's a great question. Turn the other cheek, smile and wave all the way to the bank. We still need people to work. Yeah, I mean, just do your best, but like, you can't get like caught up in it. You know what I mean? Like, never, ever, ever sacrifice your own joy and your own peace for someone else. You need to guard your energy you need to guard that life force with everything. So you can tell people as much as you like until it starts taking from your peace and from your joy. And once that happens, it's not for them. Drama Kid, thank you for the roses, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
All right, guys. I told you guys I only had an hour today. Big D, thank you for the donut.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
We'll probably be live maybe about the same time tomorrow for about an hour, maybe two. But I got to hop off here. If you guys want me to do a portfolio review, I offer that service under my Patreon. If you want to learn how to do everything that I've done, you can do that on my Patreon. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. All my links are in my description. I will never message you and ask you, how's your trading going? That is a scammer. Please report them. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Peace, love, prosperity. God first. God bless.
Day I'm hustling, 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 hustling,
It's your
hustling.